My name is David Jaffe. Welcome to the Wealth and Health Podcast, where you'll learn valuable skills and positive habits that will improve your life. This podcast originally aired as a video on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/beststockstrategy. The Wealth and Health Podcast is brought to you by beststockstrategy.com. If you have a similar experience, then you can contact ICE and report Corey. You can visit beststockstrategy.com/invest-with-Corey. And you can also go to reportfraud.ftc.gov. You can also file with your state attorney general, with the FBI, and with the Department of Justice. I also received this email about Invest with Henry. He said, "Hey David, I compiled some information about Invest with Henry, some interesting notes. The onboarding sales call is very predatory with the typical sales tactics, asking you if you can really commit and so on. Very similar to one I've seen you exposed before in your YouTube videos. Claims that he isn't the owner of the company/course, he's just the coach, noted in screenshots." Yeah, I've actually heard about this a few times. The salesperson definitely said that there would be a period to see if you're a good fit. After requesting the money back within a week, there was lots of delay and eventually a decline for the recharge request. There are lots of people in the Discord community who do not understand the absolute basics of options trading. They do not know how many shares a contract controls or what happens if you get assigned on calls or puts. There are countless messages of people wondering why they got assigned shares after selling aggressive put strikes, or people endlessly trying to roll covered calls up to not lose their shares. His 2 weekly open coaching calls, Monday plus Wednesday, are just him saying, buy this, sell this, without any analysis. Just saying, I made so much money, I believe this is a great play, and maybe occasionally him using a 3-second analysis of Bollinger Bands or the RSI, if you're lucky. Also, he failed to have a Zoom business account, leading to many of his paying students being locked out of the calls if they weren't the first 20 people to join. The coaches he has seem nice and some are real traders. Others have failed to show credentials or were uncomfortable disclosing their account sizes and actual trading successes or fails. He very often has special emergency calls for which he charges another $100 to $250, even for his already subscribed one-on-one students. There are probably lots of other things that could be found out and shared about him, but for now, that's what I received. Hope you're doing well. I attached 11 pictures. I hope everything worked out fine. 0 to 5 are the emails with Henry's support. 6 to 10 are Henry's DMs and another request to support. 11 is Henry once more complaining he doesn't need any money anymore and does everything for purely altruistic reasons, LOL. All right, let's check out these 11 attachments. And then he entitled this Invest with Scamry 1.pmg. Welcome to support. Hey there, welcome to the server. If you can't see all the channels, please reach out to the Invest with Henry representative who assisted you during sign up to grant you access, or send your full name, etc. Then thanks for the reply. I tried contacting you again on Discord to no avail. Who is Jeff? If Henry indicates a refund is possible, make it happen. I am extremely dissatisfied. I am happy to get a 90% refund or something, since I did click through some things which made me realize it's not for me. I'm open to compromise, but as a last resort, I'm also happy to talk to my lawyers. I hope to hear from you soon. Then another one, requesting a refund for my purchase of the Options Income course. Dear Henry team, while I like the overall atmosphere, I feel like this course isn't right for me. It's a little bit too basic and not analytical enough for my own taste. It may or may not work, and I do not wish anyone any harm, but I hereby invoke my 14-day unlimited money-back guarantee granted by the EU. Thanks for acknowledging this and all the best. Reminder, please refund me the money I explained in my prior mail. Then they received a response. Thanks for reaching out. My colleague John will reach out to you regarding your cancellation and refund request. Hello once again. I'm messaging because another 100 hours have passed instead of the mentioned 24 hours that you're advertising on Discord. Yeah, apparently they say Once you email our support team, please expect a 24-hour response time Monday through Fridays. Inquiries received on the weekend will be processed in order on Monday. And then he wrote, please just refund my money. I don't need another talk with John. The course isn't for me, and I realized that after a few days I have used only one coaching call to see if it's for me, and none of my one-on-one time with Henry or such. Please refund my money, thanks. Then a response from Henry, hi, thank you for your patience while we reviewed your refund request. After a thorough discussion with Jeff, the owner, and Henry, we regret to inform you that we are unable to process a refund at this time. I understand this may be disappointing news, and I sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. If you have any further questions or need assistance with anything else, please feel free to reach out. Thanks for your understanding. Then another email chain. It's been another week since I've heard back from you guys what's going on. I'm considering to get a legal advisor on this. I was patient for quite a while. You guys are saying the support will reach within 24 hours. I'm extremely displeased. Yeah, it seems like they basically ghosted him until they replied on December 17th saying, thank you for reaching out. I understand your concerns. And this is when they denied his refund. I'm a coach, and my business partner who runs the business tells me to do my job and deliver results. You signed up and made a commitment, and I will be happy to give you the value and results you're looking for. As for refunds, this is not in my hands. We don't do refunds just like a college doesn't refund, since we invested a lot of time and money already. Email support at Invest with Henry for refunds. As for me, please message me any options questions. Hey Henry, sorry to bother you again. As I said before, this is nothing personal, but I found this on Trustpilot. So you do refund. I requested within the 30 days, even within 14 days. So Henry on Trustpilot, it says, scammers avoid. Due to health conditions, I was unable to work and was desperate for income from my home. Met these scammers, unfortunately. I told them before signing up, if I changed my mind, can I request cancellation for full refund? They said yes within 30 days. When I made the request within that time, they did not refund. Just saying stuff like, just copy Henry's trades. You get too many to these scammers online. And then it's hard to read, but Henry said, I totally understand your frustration, and checking my records, we have refunded due to not being a good fit. I definitely want to make sure I'm doing the best I can. I understand everyone's needs. For my records, we're squared away, and I'll be happy to help when you want to trade options again. This one says, hey, would you mind refunding me my money then? I've been in contact with your support for over a month, around after 7 days of me joining, because I felt like it wasn't the right fit for me, nor do I particularly like my coach and so on. Henry is boldly claiming that he has no use for money anymore, so I decided to ask him personally for a refund, also informing him that support has taken weeks to reply to me. And then there's Henry saying, I personally have no use for money anymore. It's worth nothing to me. This guy is super patient and super nice. I definitely would not be this patient. 6 days later, no further comment from support. They are advertising a support deadline of 24 hours. I decided to send Henry some screenshots of his Trustpilot page, especially those where he acknowledged a refund policy and are granted refunds. His response is quite telling. Just a reminder, I paid $8,000 to be his one-on-one student. That's crazy. And then Henry, of course, trying to modify people's expectations. He says, I'm sorry for your experience. I just wish you would have reached out to me and told me your issues. I, Henry, always go out of my way to fix the situation and make sure everyone is happy. Instead, my support team did not even receive your email after giving you directions where to reach out to. As a customer, you can reach me directly in Discord. Yet you did not do that either. I do everything in my power to fix problems for my clients, but unfortunately, you didn't send me a message to even bring this to my attention before quickly going to Trustpilot to write a negative review. I wish I could change this and give you the extra help and support you need. If you let us, please feel free to message me inside Discord personally or send another email to support. Then Henry wrote, money has 99% diminishing returns beyond, say, 5 million. At this point, I'm just doing this for you guys, my team, legacy, competition, to be the best and impact I have on others' lives. I usually send messages like this around New Year, but I feel like showing gratitude and sharing my appreciation should be done more often. So thanks everyone, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday as usual. I do agree with Henry here that money does have a diminishing return after a certain amount. Is that amount $5 million? Maybe even less. Yeah, probably around $3 million. I guess it depends upon your spending habits. Then he said, I also believe Jeff isn't real because he was never mentioned, nor is there any hint to his existence except for the DMs through support and Henry. I have not asked him whether he asked for a chargeback yet. I believe that he's referring to his friend. I think he paid via credit card. Yup, the salesperson definitely said that I can check if I'm a fit first. He didn't mention specifics, so I just expected the normal 14 to 30 day refund period, which I had read about on Trustpilot before as well. And yes, those guys are actual predators, scam artists. And that's about it. If you have any questions, then leave a comment below. You're also welcome to email me if you have a unique experience. Visit beststockstrategy.com and submit your email address to receive valuable free training. Please give this podcast a positive rating and a review. If you have any questions, visit beststockstrategy.com and send me a message.